It's the 1st of January 2024. I'm in Venice today and winding through the streets to get to the northern part of the island. My plan is to go on a little bit of a run along Liberty Bridge, which is what links the main islands of Venice with the mainland, with Mestre and the rest of the Venezia area. The problem is finding your way out. There are signs every so often, but they tend to peter out to guide you through the streets because it's a real... There we go. I'm on the Grand Canal now, so I've found my way out to the Grand Canal, which is good. Yeah, so I'll just have an out and back along Liberty Bridge and see how that goes. So that's about as far as you can get in a car into Venice, into the main islands anyway. So you come across Liberty Bridge and then you have to park up or turn around and go back, and that's the bus terminal as well. That's where all the buses come in and stop, and the train stations where I was filming earlier, just over to the east a little bit. So I'm gonna go across Liberty Bridge. It doesn't look that exciting, to be honest. It's just a straight on bridge, but I thought it's one of the few areas, probably other than past St Mark's along the shore there, where you've got a bit of a straight run, and as it's got kind of a historic sense to it, its connection with the mainland, I thought I'd try it today. So here I am onto the boardwalk. Oh no. You can see it stretching there to the mainland in the town of Mestre. So it's about just short of 4 kilometres long, this bridge. I think depends where you come off it at the other end. So about a kilometre along the bridge from the Venice side. It looks like now we come off the boardwalk and run on the road section. Little island, it's called. Very misty this morning, but quite warm. About 8 degrees already. And it's only barely 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm halfway across the bridge now. That's the Austrian siege monument, so that's a monument to those who fell, who died in the siege of the Republic of San Marco, I think it was then, but basically Venice in 1849. So you can see pretty much equidistant in the middle. So I'm just going to keep going now. I'm going to head over to the Mestre side and then just turn around and come back, I think. That'll be about it. The sun is trying to make an effort to peek through, you can just about see. And the mist is starting to lift on the lagoon. I think I've got to the Mestre side. Here I am properly on the Mestre side. It doesn't look as though it does much here, apart from carry on following a road here. Presumably you can get into Mestre. I did read an article that it's actually quite difficult without crossing main roads. Coming out of Mestre, that was. It's easy for me coming out of Venice. I found it very safe. I didn't have to endanger myself. But yeah, I assume that's kind of Mestre down there. So I'm going to head back across the bridge now and go and get some breakfast on the 1st of January. So that'll be 2024. Welcome to Venice. So just go around this old information hut and then I'm heading over the bridge to Venice again, back in. And not a particularly interesting run, but from a historic and geographic point of view, it seems significant anyway. The bridge from the mainland to the islands of Venice. Venezia Ponte della Libertà, the Liberty Bridge, which apparently was renamed to the Liberty Bridge after the fall of Mussolini and the fascists. Goes the tram. So there are some other people running. That's the first two I've seen today. Weren't very social, didn't say hello, but then it's a city. Nobody says hello, is it, in cities all over the world? There we are, back at the Austrian Siege Memorial. Don't know how you get across to it, to be honest, other than by boat, or if the train stops occasionally on that side. There's Venice, halfway back. Double-decker train. Oh, there we go, there are some friendly runners. It's very nice. So here I go for the last little bit, just under a kilometre to go now, but now we go onto the boardwalk alongside the road. Yeah, a last little climb up into Venice. Very industrial on this side, since you've got the cruise terminals, the cruise ships, and then obviously where the railway comes in and terminates as well. So if you ever come into Venice this way and are disappointed, don't be, because it will suddenly open up like a film set. The curtains will open, the doors will open at the train station, and suddenly you're on the Grand Canal and all the magnificence of the old buildings of Venice. Thank you. This bridge has been made extra narrow by the fact they've put glass steps on, which are fine when it's dry. When it's wet, they're a bit slippery. Okay, so that there was Ponte Roma, which is kind of where a number of the river services, bus services start from. Obviously it's by the bus terminal, so it's very convenient. Now the second stop is train station. There we have the ugliness of the concrete Ferrovia train station. And there's the water bus favela, what I'm on about. It's the water bus stop. And here we go onto the Grand Canal. Definitely got busier since this morning. There's the Grand Canal, looking all misty this morning. A lot more people arrive from about 10 o'clock onwards, it seems, certainly this time of year. Whereas up until then, you've almost got the streets to yourself. Per the auto, it's one direction. Going to the Rialto Bridge. Another little bridge. One of the gondolas. There's the gondolier. This is Calle della Oce. So this is where we're staying, on the top of that building there. Very quiet this morning now, after all the fireworks of last night. There you go, 1st of January 2024. Venice, you can't see it now, but just over there, about a kilometre, the crow flies is St Mark's Square. And last night there were lots and lots of fireworks, and then when they finished, after about 20 minutes, you heard an almighty cheer. So there's a lot of people. We could still see people with about 15 minutes to go going across this bridge, heading that way. It'd probably be a bit late, but there was obviously a lot of people in that square last night.